Ave Maria, everyone. Welcome back to the Roman Martyrology. This is August 22nd. The memorial of the Blessed Virgin Mary, Queen, who begat the Son of God, Prince of Peace, whose reign will have no end, and is hailed by the Christian people as Queen of Heaven and Mother of Mercy. At Autun in Gallia Lugdunensis, now in France, Saint Symphorianus, martyr, who, while being led to his execution, was admonished by his mother from the wall of the city with these words, Son, Symphorianus, keep in mind the living God. Today your life is not taken away, but transformed for the better. At Rome on Via Ostiense, in the cemetery that bears his name, Saint Timoteo, martyr. At Todi in Umbria, Saint Philip Benizi, priest of Florence, who, as a man of outstanding humility and propagator of the order of the servants of Mary, considered Christ crucified to be his only book. At Bevagna, also in Umbria, Blessed Giacomo Bianconi, priest of the order of preachers, who founded a convent in this place and refuted the errors of Nicolaism. At Ocre, near Fossa in Abruzzo, Blessed Timoteo da Monticchio, priest of the order of miners, distinguished for his austerity of life and fervor of prayer. At York in England, Blessed Thomas Percy, martyr, who, as Earl of Northumbria, for his fidelity to the Church of Rome, obtained by beheading the palm of martyrdom under Queen Elizabeth I. At the same place, under the same queen, Blesseds William Lacy and Richard Kirkman, priests and martyrs, who, condemned to death for having entered England as priests, were led to the gallows. At Worcester, also in England, Saint Joachim of St. Anne Wall, priest of the order of Friars Minor and martyr, who, after having secretly exercised his ministry as pastor for more than 20 years, for his priesthood died by hanging from a noose and disemboweled with the sword during the reign of Charles II. At Hereford, also in England, on the same day and year, St. John Kemble, priest and martyr, who exercised his pastoral ministry for over 50 years in times of persecution, until, as an octogenarian, he crowned his martyrdom by hanging because he was a priest. At Ofida in the Marches, Blessed Bernardo da Ofida Peroni, priest of the order of Friars Minor Capuchin, distinguished for his simplicity of heart, innocence of life, and admirable charity towards the poor. In the sea, in front of Roquefort in France, Blessed Elie Lemarie de la Roche, priest and martyr, who, thrown during the French Revolution on a sordid prison ship anchored at sea and cruelly beaten, died struck by disease. At the village of Starunya, in the territory of Ivano-Frankivsk in Ukraine, Blessed Simeon Lukak, bishop and martyr, who, for having carried out his ministry clandestinely for the flock of Catholics of the Byzantine Rite under an atheist regime, by his death in faith proclaimed the glory and honor of Christ the Lord and God. Precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints. Ave Maria.